Happy Friday to her.
Happy Friday, Consuela.
I know we missed last week, and I apologize to everyone for that. That was mostly me, but I think it was both of us.
It was both.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
So in my case, I was planning on just kind of powering through the power of cough syrup and cough drops. But it would not have been very pleasant. I was down with the flu pretty bad.
And in my case, I had a deadline I was trying to meet with my dissertation, and work has been making me grumpy for the last 2 weeks, solidly.
Yes, solidly.
Solid. So this week was no exception, but I think it's one of those, I've gotten to one of those points where you have to laugh at the pure stupidity. Like just have to, right? Laughter's the best medicine. I'm going with that this week. And
well,
it really...
I hope so.
Yeah. It also really helps to have like a circle of friends at work that you can be like, what the actual fuck? Like you can just...
Oh yeah, that can make a huge difference.
Oh, it does. It definitely saves my sanity, and I have told them all that. So... But so I didn't want to miss another week of FLF, and I needed it, honestly. So...
Absolutely.
All right, so you started the style today because
before we get into that, I wanted to start out with a comment that we got ahead of last week's FLF video that we didn't get to make. And this was not posted to YouTube. This was just a comment we received from our lovely friend Sequoia.
Yeah.
So
you have it up?
Yeah, she sent this to you. We were planning on mentioning it, but she said, "Good morning, hon. I wanted to tell you and to her that out of all the YouTube shopping videos, I mostly love YouTube the best because you add the SL news and destinations, which through the both of you, I learned to check out that as well. And the closing thoughts that Tour has at the end, I've watched all of your videos and love them.
Wow.
Thanks so much for the info. I learned to check out now. You and Tour rock. Have a beautiful day."
Aww.
And that really was a nice pick-me-up for to hear, especially because we were both in not a great state.
No, yeah. And it's comments like those that really lift you up, especially when the world around you is just being crappy, and then you get that one like shining little nugget of love, and it just makes your whole day better. So thank you, Sequoia, for that.
Really did appreciate it.
Yeah. And then, another thing that I got a message about was our friend Aubrey Snoodle, that she had left me on an offline saying that she's getting more requests for duck nails, and that together we're going to bring them back. And I said, that's right, Aubrey.
Okay. Quackity quack.
That's right. So I can't wait. Like, I hate, even last week when I missed one, I was like, oh man, is she going to bring new duck nails? And I'm in such a crappy mood. But apparently she hasn't yet. At least not to FLF. I don't know if she has them in her store. I might have to check that out and amend my statement. But I love knowing that Aubrey's working on more duck nails. I can't wait.
Absolutely.
And I know we're about to get into styling, and I have to say, when I was choosing this sweater from Ghoul, I really struggled because it required me to alpha my hands, and I'm like, not my duck nails.
I know.
And so I'm like, well, I've not featured Ghoul, and I was looking for a sweater, and technically we can pretend I still have my duck nails on, because technically I have not replaced them with another nail. I have just alphaed my hand.
Yes, exactly.
So,
and that's a great choice because they are one of our sponsors this week.
Yeah, I know. It's like I need to feature some Ghoul, and so So we were going to go talk about styling credits, and
so
since I was way too exhausted yesterday to style, because I've been working every night of the week late, and it sucks, but it's necessary to do a good job. And so you have been styling ahead of us. So, and you put this look together, so you go first.
Okay, so I am wearing some butterscotch. This is the Liam shirt, and I've also got the Liam jeans on. I'm rocking the Nolan boots. These are also butterscotch. Going up, to my head area, I have on these Van Gogh sunglasses, and they're just called sunglasses. I've got some no match hair on. This is called No Cruise, and you found me some Jack Spoon guy liner to wear, so I've got some of that on.
Yep, I wasn't expecting you to put it on right this second, but you know,
this is the Plimpton guy liner.
I had never knew guy liner, that's what it was called, or at least what it's called in Second Life, because I had never heard of this before until I got to Second Life, and I was like, guy liner. I just love that name. Yeah. So. Yeah. All right. Is that you've covered your whole style?
That is my style. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so for me, I'm going to try to do this. I might need your assistance, but okay. I have some alphas I need to turn off clearly because I'm seeing little pokes of things, so I'll do that between things. But on top, I have, this is my little crown that I always wear. It's from Ryca, R-Y-C-A. I went to Truth, and this is actually, I want to say, a Saturday sale item, and I think it's called Wisteria. And it's adorable. I love curly hair, honestly. You know that.
Oh, it looks fantastic.
Yeah. And then these like kind of large buns on top just make a nice little frame for my crown. So I love that. Then I stopped by Jack Spoon to get some makeup, and I believe this is called, well, you won't be able to click on this one for me.
No, I can't.
I was saying it beforehand, and I don't want to turn my interface on, but it's Jack Spoon. I want to say it's Starliner, but
I don't remember what it was.
I went to Jack Spoon and got you the guy liner and this. And actually, I thought I didn't have this, but I did. So let me turn my interface on because I want to do Jack Spoon justice. I don't want to be like, I think it's called. Okay, let's see. It's called. As I scroll and scroll and scroll. Wandering Star Glitter Shadow.
Okay.
I'm so far off. Okay, Wandering Star Glitter Shadow. Yes. And then I have my lipstick. I am actually wearing lipstick. It's Slack Girl, and I want to say it's the Akaruka number 6 kit. So there's that. Then this is, the top is Ghoul, and it's just random and cute, and it's like mermaid. I'm not a mermaid type, but you know, I was looking for a sweater, and I wanted to feature Ghoul, and this one is called the Ran Crop Sweater in Mermaid Blue.
Okay.
And then
I think it looks great. I really like this.
It's cute. It's not something I normally wear, but you know, if we're going for like summery kind of, summery. What am I thinking? I'm still waking up. Winter, like fall, going into the fall kind of look. Yes. You know, that's, I thought, a cute little like long sweater, kind of floppy over your hands. And typically, I wouldn't wear even a floppy over my hand sweater in First Life.
But you like that. You like the fun sleeves.
I do like fun sleeves. We know the ones that go over the thumb, I actually do enjoy those in First Life.
Okay.
But these, like, that would go over your hand completely, I would be disabled. Like, it just couldn't, like, well, you can't, you know, it's just cute. You can't really do anything. So, but it's cute. I love it. And then the pants, I have to look this up. It was a collaboration, I think, with Offline or Fake Society. One of the two. I feel like I have too many attachments.
I am also having trouble selecting your pants.
Fake Society and Jasmine. That's what
it
is.
There you go.
So it's Fake Society and Jasmine, but it's just called jeans. I don't know. Okay. I like these because I know you like a worn jean.
I do, and they are very worn.
Like, I have no waistband. Like, it's just frayed at the top. Like, it gave up, you know? Like, okay, your belly just blew out the top of these pants.
Yes. And, also, like, we don't like belts anyway, and these are very much anti-belt.
Very. Yeah. Yeah. And then all the tearing, you know, in the front. I wish they would have brought some around to the back, but I like the kind of the way they colored it, like stress colors. You know, like, you know, I don't know what is it called, like not acid wash, but
distress.
Yeah, or that. Distressed, And then you had commented on my booties, and I had to basically say that I cheated because these are not reborn booties, but because you can't see my ankles, I just put on some of my older booties, and I want to say I put on the Bieza ones.
Yeah, from Carly, or from Rain.
Rain. They're the Carly booties. Yeah. And so I like a booty, and because you can't see my ankles, I wasn't worried about what size I was wearing. but they also don't come in Reborn, which has been something, you know, that I've struggled with Rain, because I have so much Rain shoes, footwear, but not a lot of it's been converted into e-body. And so sometimes, you know, whenever I have a chance to cheat and wear some Rain, I will. Yeah. Because I miss wearing a lot of their stuff, because I go back and check periodically, but they have quite a catalog of items. So I'm not surprised that they haven't like converted everything, because I imagine that's probably kind of involved. Yeah. So, right. But, you know, because I know they also do make for Reborn. So their newer stuff tends to be Reborn. Right. And then with the AO today, I've decided to wear my Oh My. I like the lyrium, but I don't know, when I was looking at this outfit and it was moving through the lyrium, I'm like, you know what, this is more of an Oh My outfit. Okay. So I was just feeling that. So we're doing Oh My today.
I think it works great.
All right, so those are the styles that we're rocking today. So
and I of course am wearing my updated Oh My.
Yes, which I love.
Yeah. So.
All right, so are we ready for me to get my internet window up?
Yeah. Okay. I think we are.
All right, so let me get over to the right screen. So I've started. Actually, no, I want to start over here. So I'm starting with the Second Life Weekly email that I get. You probably get this too, but I don't know if you notice it.
I don't get it.
What? Because you don't allow yourself to get emails from Second Life?
Yeah, I don't.
You don't subscribe to their.
I don't. I know.
You're such a terrible resident.
I rely on you for that.
Well, that's fine. I'm happy to help. Yeah. And I'm happy to help everybody else out there who does not subscribe to the Second Life emails. All right. Ooh. So Second Life News, September 2023. And it says, that's just a little message at the top. We're always working to improve Second Life, so we wanted to share with you a more detailed look at the additions and improvements we've been making recently. We've shared updates on user interface, bug fixes, scripting, GLTF. I have no idea what that is. Do you? GLTF?
GLTF, I do not. Okay. Let's see.
Mobile, Linden Homes, and more.
A clip.
We think there's something for everyone, whether you're a creator, landowner, or just use Second Life for your Second Life. That would be my category at the end. So, creator, landowner. I mean, I guess I own land. I mean, I live in the Second Life trailer park.
Yeah.
Well, I don't live there. My retreat is there.
You have a retreat there.
I have a workspace there. That I barely go to, honestly, because I don't need to leave Stratagem for anything. Yeah. Stratagem is really, where I am all the time. And then, like it said, or you just use Second Life for your Second Life, which I think the majority of people do. So, and I'm curious if I click this learn more where it takes me. And it takes me to what you had linked us up. It takes us to the forum, the featured news. So that's great. But if I scroll down, it's the spotlight, but you also pulled that up for me too. And then there's Destination Toxian City, which this place has been around forever, hasn't it? Oh yeah, see, it says it since its inception in 2007. See, I knew. I'm like, Toxian City, that's an old roleplay sim. Of course, 2007 is when I arrived, so it is old. Okay. Yes. And then in other Second Life news, I just celebrated my 16th res day. Oh yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, look, exciting. Tour, I'm old like you. In Second Life anyway, because in First Life you're just a baby.
Oh, good.
Caught you off guard, didn't it? All right. Yeah, all right, so that's Second Life news from the weekly. So let's move over to the spotlight was LP Kid.
Yes.
And so this is according to
a filmmaker. Interview,
an award-winning director, writer, and producer of many Second Life machinima. So there's a showing on October 6th, so you can watch one of his movies. I haven't checked out Second Life machinima in a little while, but I've seen that sort of thing before. Yeah. And he's on Amazon Prime too? What?
Yep. And has like some music videos and all kinds of things. Yeah, I was checking out some of the stuff on that channel. It's pretty good stuff.
He's got an accrediting approval on IMDb? Mm-hmm. Wow. All right. I'm going to check some of his stuff out.
Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel down there if you want to just check it out from there or whatever else. Good stuff.
Very cool. Like, I was just scrolling that down. I don't know that I was familiar with him before.
Yeah, there's a lot of cyberpunk influences in his work, which, you know, appeals to me for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, very cool. All right, and then the next thing was something kind of, I was going to say up your alley, but it's, I mean, I understand it too. It's not like
viewer
it's
updates.
Like scripter programmer language stuff like GL, whatever that was. Okay, so you want to talk on the this news from the Second Life team that you were telling me about?
Sure. Yeah, so these are things that have come to the viewer, the vanilla SL viewer, which I suspect means they will be coming to Firestorm eventually.
Right, because, you know, asterisk to that, you and I are Firestorm users.
Correct, yes.
And a lot of people are.
Yes. So they've put in a new translation engine. They've fixed some transparency bugs, which I don't know that we were experiencing this. It might be something that was just for the SL viewer.
Okay.
For estates, they bumped the ban lists up to 750.
Oh, damn.
You can have, so you can just go absolutely wild.
Because you're an estate owner, right?
Well, yeah, and now you can have 20 estate managers, which...
Oh, am I an estate manager?
I think you are. I'd have to double check, but I
think I am too, because you know I like those band powers.
Yeah.
But we have stratagem pretty locked down that we don't need it.
Yeah, but, you know, it is useful. Because, you know, once you... Especially the way people can just spin up alts if they really want to harass you. So having that ban list is pretty nice. This is a feature I really appreciate. They made it so that you can set it to show ban lines on collision, which means you will only see ban lines when you get very close to the boundary. Now, that is... we don't like seeing ban lines.
No.
But if you just turn them off entirely, you don't know why you're being bounced off of a wall. So this is a really nice compromise, I think. So you actually, when you walk right up to it, will see the ban lines, but then if you step away, they just become invisible again. It's a good option.
Yeah.
There's a couple scripting changes which are helpful. So we're getting some KVP experience stuff, which I'm looking forward to messing about with KVP once it's rolled out fully.
Okay.
That's basically in-world databases for all intents and purposes. And being able to dynamically assign the on-click prim actions is pretty nice.
Okay.
We're getting, let's see. We're getting some simulator channel names. I don't know if that's useful for anyone. The materials viewer.
Oh, GLTF.
GLTF PBR. So the physically based rendering. This is where we can get mirrors and other actual material-based rendering. This is where a lot of stuff that's in world may kind of struggle because they're drastically changing the materials rendering engine. However, ultimately, it will result in much better looking stuff. This is stuff that like modern rendering engines really heavily use to make really realistic looking textures, especially that react to lighting in a sensible way. So really looking forward to that, and the way that it actually, like the picture there, you can see that like walking plane, it's actually reflecting like the sky and the ground and stuff off of the metal chassis, which, you know, that's how it would look, but is not something that is currently achievable in SL. So,
and that's coming, or exists in the vanilla viewer now?
It does not exist in the vanilla viewer.
Oh.
This is still the special project viewer.
Gotcha.
Which means they're still developing it. This is kind of like how they had the EEP viewer for a long time, and then they made it part of vanilla.
Okay.
Another special viewer function that's being released is one that I was talking to you about, gushing about, which is inventory item previewing.
Yeah.
Where objects in your inventory can have a preview image associated with them. Now, creators can do this, or you can do this, which means you can then just like right-click to see what is this item without actually putting it on, as well as having single folder views which default to showing the previews. So if you're scrolling down, they're just showing it with graffiti textures. But if you had like shirts, and your shirts had preview images associated with them, you would just see a bunch of pictures of what those shirts look like, and you could put one on, which is really, really great, like quality of life thing.
Yeah.
This is kind of stepping into what we currently use the that wardrobe for, which is a really great utility.
Yeah.
But it's bringing it into SL, which it's just great functionality.
Yeah. But I foresee that we would still use the wardrobe because we like the RLV part of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. And I would not be surprised, because that developer is very clever, if they make it incorporate preview images that you have created in world with the wardrobe. Or at least I would hope they would do that, because that way you could manage the creation of those preview images in SL, and then just associate them with the wardrobe. And you'd have the functionality in both places.
Yeah.
So this is a really nice feature, as well as the single folder view itself, which lets you just peel out a folder that you can then just drag things into, because currently managing inventory is can get a little awkward at times.
I have given up at this point. Until I finish my dissertation, I am not trying to spend time on a Second Life sorting my inventory.
Right.
But one day I will.
But like what this would let you do is you could just peel out a particular folder you wanted to work with, like you do with like a Windows desktop, and then you can copy things into it just by dragging them over. So you could have like your full inventory window that you're picking through, and then the destination folder that you wanted to move things into open separately.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, just really nice quality of life stuff.
Yeah.
They're also apparently working on emojis.
Okay.
For people who are into emojis. Yeah, you can incorporate them into your text chat.
But okay. Here's I have a feeling about. Here's my initial feeling to that. It's a weird one, because I rather enjoy the creativity of people to communicate what emojis do, but in what is it, ANSI or AXI or whatever the characters are.
Yeah.
What is it called? ASCII.
ASCII.
ASCII. I've just marveled at the creativity of people with their AXI art, and so to me this seems like a cheat.
It is, but
I like the AXI art, so I'm gonna stand by that.
Art,
ASCII, right?
I do too, but emojis are what all the cool kids are using these days.
I don't know about that. I think that's what all the lazy kids are using.
Okay, well,
maybe it's because as I'm old, and before emojis it was ASCII, and people need to be damn creative to get I've more than once been really impressed by what emotion people are communicating with their ASCII art.
Yep.
So I'm just saying, I'm a fan of the ASCII.
But I think it's inevitable.
But I'm also old. So
because everything incorporates the emojis these days. You've got it on Discord, you've got it on the TikToks, you've got it on the Flickrs. It's gonna be here eventually.
It's
but
almost,
not yet.
You know what? I feel like you're kind of like stroking my back, going, "It's gonna be okay. It's okay, LaLa." Or you don't ever call me that. You call me Consuela. It's gonna be okay, Consuela.
Yes.
The emojis will come, and you'll be fine.
You can still use ASCII art, though. It's not removing the ability to do that. It's just also adding.
Well, let me say, I've never been one of the creative people. I just appreciate ASCII art. I have definitely been one of the lazy people. But I worry for the future of ASCII art. So I know that there will always be some that use that, and I will value that.
Yeah. They're also continuing to develop the mobile client, which...
And it's not ready yet? I want this so bad.
Well, so these are one of the, I think, like, beta viewer things, so you could try it out, I think.
Where can I download this?
No, sorry. Stay tuned for our plans for a private beta. So it isn't, I lied. It's not available yet.
I have an iPad ready to try this on. I so want this so bad.
Yes. Also coming very soon, new Linden home store, which I think is for, all their Linden home shopping.
Okay.
In their regions for premium users, which they're making sure works with mobile.
That's fantastic.
People on the mobile viewer can just plonk in, grab a house, navigate that house, chat with their new emojis. Wear their next gen Ruth bodies. So a lot of good stuff
that's
coming.
A lot in there. Yeah, the Linden Lab's been busy.
Yes, I'm very enthusiastic to see these sort of releases. I also hope that they keep this sort of transparency up monthly, because they say this is the September 2023 edition.
Yeah.
This is the kind of activity that you see in a virtual world that's very active, that's growing. And this is stuff that we did not see during the Sansar days.
Right.
So, I'm very hopeful that the development effort is, keeps up like this.
Yeah, I liked all this information, so I definitely agree with you.
Yeah.
So. All right, and then I realized I did not open my SeraPhim website, so people are going to see behind the curtain as I click over to our document where we have notes for things. Let's see. Did you? Yeah, here, it's right here. All right, so now it's up. And I don't mind people seeing behind the curtain every now and again, because
Jank is part of the charm.
What?
Jank is part of the charm.
Jank is part of the charm?
Yes.
Okay, can you explain that to me? Jank?
Jank. Jank is like a rough around the edges production that isn't 100% polished.
I would like to think we're pretty polished, but every now and again, it's nice to just kind of pull the curtain back and be like, oh, that's how they do that.
Yes, we are pretty polished.
Yeah.
But also, we're not.
Well, we're not professionals. We're hobbyists.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So, one of the things that we do, the thing that I toggled over to was just a shared doc that you and I have, a shared Google Doc, where we prep all the notes to the video and stuff. And all the links are there and everything, and we always prep that doc first, and then usually I go to that doc to get the links, and I missed one.
And some of you may recognize it from video descriptions, which is where it inevitably lives.
That's what I mean. Yep, that's our prep for the video description.
Yep.
All right, so 50 Linden Fridays, one look before you run to get them. That's rather long, but all right, Serena, that works. Okay. And so it doesn't look like anybody's MIA, so that's good.
Great.
All right, so talk to us about the sponsors. I'm showing all the little
we have 4 sponsors this week. We have Aloe, we have Dots, we have Ghoul, and Mithril.
Okay, and I don't know if I'm on the right link, actually.
Oh,
no, I am.
Okay.
I am, but I see Veechi on here, and there's no Aloe on here. Did you grab the right note card? I like the long pause and silence as Tour checks himself.
No.
You did not grab the right note card?
No. Let me fix that.
Right, because I'm looking at SeraPhim and I'm double checking the date, and it's the right date, There's no aloe. And I asked you before if Veechi was on here, and you said no, and I see Veechi.
Okay, so let me try this again. Our sponsors are Equal, Mug, Pure Poison, and Stealthic. And I'll go ahead and update the document.
The document that we peeked at a minute ago. Okay.
Yeah.
See?
So.
And my goodness, I'm glad that we have these like not really direct checks, but they are like, let's look at the link, and I'm like, okay, that does not match what you just said.
Yep.
Okay, again, hobbyists. Right?
We figured it out.
Good thing we caught that before we're like, what's going on? I mean, I'm wondering, I'm glad it didn't take us a few stops to be like, no, this one's MIA. No, this one's MIA. No, what's going on?
Oh, gosh, yeah. That would have been awkward.
It would have, but we caught it.
I do stand by that Veechi was not there last week, so that
Are you sure?
True.
Were you looking at the right card tour?
Yes.
Okay.
Because last week's, I think, was the one I was looking at.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I don't blame you. It's, we've had a week or two. There's challenges, struggle bus. It's okay.
We got it.
We're on track. We're gonna go to the right stores.
Yes.
And I think that means we're good to go now, right?
I think so.
You ready? Are you sure you're ready?
Yeah.
Do you need to take a deep breath? Get some water?
No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Why?
No. Because we haven't talked about where we're filming.
Oh, okay. Let me put my internet window down. Okay. And please tell the people where we are.
Okay, so this is one of the places that was mentioned in the destination guide.
Can I interrupt you real quick and say that they have soy? Do you see these lamps right here? I know that's totally soy.
Okay.
I haven't clicked it. You can click and check me, but soy makes that.
Yeah, you're correct. Yep. Ostrich feather shade lamps.
Okay, sorry. Continue. Go on.
Okay, so this is the Outshop Cancer shopping event. It is not open just yet. They are still prepping.
Okay.
However, I wanted to preemptively draw attention to it because we're going into, and I realize we're not there yet, but we're going into October on Sunday.
Okay.
And, October is, colloquially, it's Pink and Purple Month. It's cancer awareness as well as domestic violence awareness months. So I wanted to go ahead and preemptively highlight this. I suspect that they're going to be opening the event like early to mid-October. But keep an eye on that. I have linked their Facebook page where they should have announcements for when it's opening and such. We continue to have too many people suffering from this, so I'm always in favor of groups that are drawing attention to it. So yeah, that's where we are filming.
Okay, very good. I'm glad you paused before we took off running toward the deals to capture where we are. So
yes,
thank you for that. And now are we ready to go?
Now we're ready to go.
All right, tour, where are we?
We're at our first sponsor for real, Equal.
All right, so they've got the Kaya, what is that? Brogues?
Brogues, yes.
Is
and
that
the
what
Vita
that
boots.
style of shoe is called?
Well, let me check because I've not heard the term. But
and I'm gonna date myself while you look that up.
Shoe, yes.
Because back in my day, because I'm old, I would call that a creeper.
Okay.
But what's a brogue?
A style of low-heeled shoe or boot, traditionally characterized by multiple-piece sturdy leather uppers with decorative perforations and serration along the piece's visible edges, which I would say this is
accurate description.
Is pretty accurate.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So Kaya brogues and Vita boots, and as typical, they kind of spread out the collection over the sales. And I see a curvy gal down there. I see a big ass, and I'm like, what is that?
Yep.
And it's very dark in here, so it's hard to see her. So let's see if I can turn on my interface quickly to try to get some some lighting. Noon in here. Well, noon isn't not even helping that much, but it helps better more than it was. So,
right.
Yeah, she looks great.
Yeah, she does.
Yep.
So,
yep. Love it. She's trying on the boots. All right. So, okay. So we've got the boots and the shoes all the way down to varying prices, right?
Yes.
So,
but fat pack price, because you always ask that first. For the brogues is $700 or $600 for cool people. And Vita boots are $800 or $700 for cool people.
Okay.
And then let's see. We've got, of course, the 50 Linden Friday 50 price. We got 66 for the goat. We got 80 for the Saturday sale. We got 60 for the happy weekend, and we got 75 for lazy Sunday.
All right, very good. I want to say I might have these, so I'm gonna check my inventory first, but if I don't, I'm buying the fat pack.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. All right, tour. Where are we?
We're at Mug.
And this is adorable.
I love this.
I saw this and I was like, sold, bought the brat pack. So, okay, so
it's the Maya top and shorts. So looks like they support a whole bunch of different boob options for the top. They don't support waifu, but they do have Juicy.
Juicy works. Juicy works.
Juicy works very well. So yeah, we do have each of the individual colors for the top and the bottom for $50.
I want to say the brat pack was $5.50.
You are correct.
Right, because I just bought it.
And the fat pack for either the top or bottom are $300 each. Sorry.
Oh, and while I'm here, Mug is always really good for reminding me that I'm wearing micro glitter. So I failed to give Alt 3 a shout out in my credits because basically Alt 3 is my base. Like I should just say, as usual, I am wearing an Alt 3 skin, and this is Maya because I love her as always. So Alt 3 skin and Alt 3 micro glitter. And I'm still in love with these eyebrows, which are not Alt 3, and I forget where they come from right now, but they're the goth eyebrows, like really sculpted eyebrows, and I'm still loving them very much. So maybe Zipper will make something like this for me soon. Zipper.
Hopefully.
Hint, hint. So anyway, yes, Mug. Fantastic. Yes. I told you this is, to me, it feels more like a spring outfit or a summer.
It does.
Right? But that's fine because spring and summer will be here soon. So I will have things to wear.
And I mean, we can still get away with it because we're both in the tropical regions anyway.
Yeah. Although, let's see. Let's do a weather check real quick. For me right now, it's going to be a cloudy weekend in Southern California. And it's cloudy and 65 degrees, which I love.
Oh, wow. That sounds lovely. It's currently, let's see, 84 feels like 93 here.
Oof, ouch.
We have a low of 75. So
is that like midnight or something?
Yeah. So it's definitely a bit more balmy and warm here. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. So you'll have to enjoy some of the cooler weather.
Oh, I will. Totally will. We're gonna have a nice cool weekend, and then next weekend it's supposed to be 95. So that's what we're living with right now. All right. Are we ready for the next stop?
Yeah.
All right, tour. Where are we?
We are at Pure Poison.
We sure are. And they have 3 lovely items available today. Looks like we've got a Lolita lingerie that's been updated. So that looks sexy. These Charlotte pumps, they caught my eye right away. Like that is I
really like that cut.
Sexy, stylish heel. That, let me say, I think one of the things I enjoy about shoes in Second Life is that I cannot really wear any kind of heel in First Life. I am someone who's all about a comfortable shoe, and so this does not convey comfort to me, but it definitely conveys style and fashion. It's chic.
Yes.
But I'm not one of those women that would sacrifice my comfort for fashion.
Right.
So I do it in Second Life because, you know, no pain.
Because you can.
Yeah. So I love this. So I picked that up. And then the nails. I love that Pure Poison's gotten into the nail game. And that's
they do a great job with it.
Yeah. Like that's a fun one. Like, it, you know, it's Lilith, right? So it's kind of got a little bit of a Halloween-y kind of feel to it. Or goth or, you know, even a little... To me, I was thinking, do I need this for my witch outfit? You know, like when I'm going to celebrations in Second Life of Wiccan holidays. Maybe, depending on the holiday. But I'm going to pick them up because I may switch into them at some point, but I'm very much in my duck nail phase. So I don't see wearing this soon, but I definitely want to have it for my collection.
Right.
So. And
just to say it, these nails are specifically the flip item. The other two are part of the weekend sale.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Yes.
So, all right, I have already picked up all these items. Are we good to go?
Yes, we are.
All right, Tour, where are we? I know we're surrounded by orange clouds, but all that matters is that you and I are rezzed and the item is too.
Yes.
All right, where are we?
We're at Stealthic.
Okay.
Sorry.
I know.
Tell us about the hair.
All right. While you mute and cough. Sure. Okay. So this is Stealthic Hair Escape. And it's a nice wavy long hairdo that has multiple options as it typically does, which I love. This is pretty par for the course these days. Like even when I was at Truth, it's a similar thing. Like most hair makers are on this bandwagon, which is fantastic. So there's 180 swatches. And there's color selection options. So this is something that is more unique to Stealthic, I think, where there's different zones. But I want to say that, and then I want to have like a little asterisk because, like, even again, just as Truth as a comparison, because I happen to be wearing Truth, and Truth is like one of my most favorite ones. You know, a lot of hair makers have like streaks as an option to color, so there's that. But I feel like Stealthic takes it a little differently where there's like zones that you can color. And I know, again, it's not unique to Stealthic. I know I've been in Second Life long enough to know that other hair makers have done this where, you know, like you can split the hair and color half of it this way and half of it that way. I know that, but I think the way that Stealthic does it is just a little different and slightly unique to them, but not completely.
And they do it pretty consistently, which I think is, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure the followers, like the hardcore Stealthic wearers, appreciate that. That's something they probably come to Stealthic for.
Absolutely.
For me, I have to say, honestly, I've not used this feature of their hair very much because it doesn't quite do what I'm looking for. Like maybe the one that's the rightmost circle at the bottom. Because, you know, I've been trying, where my struggle is right now is in First Life, I am going salt and pepper. That's how old I am. And that's how come my avatar's hair has been salt and peppery, and I try to do similar with her hair,
which looks great.
Thank you. Because I typically had worn brown a lot. Like most of my adult life, I was coloring my hair different colors, just various shades of like dark brown and accents and highlights and lowlights and balayage or whatever that thing, balayage, I don't know what it was called. And so now I've just let my hair go natural, and it is rather dark with you know, gray, not quite streaks. Like I want it to really streak up. Right now it's mostly just salt and pepper at the root. And so that's where I've been having a problem with the hair makers, is that I want the root to be white, not the root black and the ends white. That does not make any sense. But almost all of them do that. It's very hard. I think Stealthic is one of the few that doesn't. I've been able to wear Stealthic in salt and pepper and have it look like First Life. But the others, I think I just need them to reverse it, right? Like put the white at the root and the black at the bottom.
And if anyone knows of hairstyles or hair makers that do that, get in the comments.
Yes, please. I'm open to new designers. Like I said, I've been here 16 years, but I don't know everybody. So, okay, so that's Stealthic with their hair escape. And then what's over here? The free gift. So they have a giant free gift. It's very straight and flat.
So you can be captured and then you can escape. And I guess in that time your hair gets a little curly.
Yeah, when you escape, it can, you know,
it gets wavy.
The moisture in the air gets to it, the humidity. Right, and you would know humidity.
Oh gosh, yeah, don't even talk to me about humidity.
No, that's one thing you and I don't have in common.
Yeah, I step outside. It just feels like I'm breathing the air of a sauna, but without the nice parts of the sauna.
Oof. No, thank you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
Are we good to go?
We're good to go.
All right, tour. Where are we?
We are at Andore.
And what do they have for us today?
Well, they've got two things. So the first thing we've got is Cookies Boo. We got a spooky hovering cookie that can hang out with you and make kind of creepy faces at people who are nearby.
I see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks fun and well animated and wobbles around.
Yeah.
Bunch of colors. We've also got for the Andore pixie ears, the green witch earrings.
Those are interesting.
Yeah. So it's like you've got some roses wrapped around your ear. And, Yep.
Okay. Very lovely. All right. Ooh, camera. My camera has gotten away from me. All right. Are we good to go?
Yep, we are.
Okay. All right, tour. Where are we?
We are at Bonnicci.
Bonnicci. And what do they have for us today?
Well, we have this nice bodysuit. This is the Mika Master bodysuit. We get it in Fliff Purple and Mauve. So this is the pink and purple. I suspect that's not an accident. So yeah, you can also get the fat pack of it for $700. So this is fitting for Legacy. Reborn, with the waifu and Juicy.
Yeah.
We got Bayeza, Gen X. Bayeza. We got Cupra and Maitreya.
So what this and the picture actually accurately captures, it helps because I'm like, this seems very specific. So it's almost like if you're trying to be like sexy ringleader.
Yeah,
right?
A circus.
Circus? Yeah. So that's why I was like, are we getting into the Halloween zone where we want to provide a because I see you got another costume. Is this like a sexy witch for Uber or something? Or maid or something? Because I see the hat. Like it could be maid, could be witch. It's called the Lauren set. Without the hat, it looks like a maid outfit. So maybe you're a witch who happens to be a maid. So, and then I was noticing the hair in the Mindy set outfit. I'm like, that's a fun hair. I'm gonna put that out there. If anybody knows where that hair is from, let me know, because that's a fun hair. So,
yeah.
But yeah, okay. I think we're ready to move on. Yeah.
Yes, we are.
All right, tour. I can tell by the darkness and the spotlight you are shining. That's accentuating all the micro glitter I have on, including my face, which you pointed out I did not have on at Mug. We must be at C'est La Vie.
We are at C'est La Vie.
All right. And they have the pants that I love because I already bought the fat pack of this. These are the Tory pants.
These are great.
Yeah.
I love these.
So, I just think they're unique. And
I like the little ruffle. Yeah.
And they have the very like fall version out right now.
Oh yeah.
So,
super fall colors.
For Lara, Legacy, Reborn, Slink, Bayeza. Yeah, it's great. You should get these. 50 linen each per color. So, yeah, that's fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing you in these. These would make a very good autumn outfit.
Yeah, these are an annual occurrence for me. Like I've worn these several times, and they have a nice like kind of wide leg, which only serve to make me look whiter, which is appreciated.
There's a gal who's modeling them over there next to the broom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she has very curly hair, I noticed.
She has super curly hair, yeah.
Oh, that's an analog dog. I know that hair. She's got a good outfit combo going on. I like that top.
She does.
Where's her top from? Is it from here too?
No, it is not from here. It's from a maker called HH. Let's see. This is...
Oh, is it Hillary Hanlon or something?
Hilly Halen.
Yeah, see, I knew it was something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm aware of that one. See, I know some, but I don't know everybody. So, yeah, that's a great top.
It is.
I like that a lot. You'll have to, can you link me that in Discord?
Or
remind me, or type the name or something to remind me to go take a look.
Yep.
So.
You got it.
Okay. All right, so with that,
It fits you nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
it should. I'm going to steal her look.
Yes.
Well, the clothes, that is. She is rather skinny. Unless you want me to steal that, too.
Nope, you don't get to steal that.
All right. Are we ready for the next?
We're good to go. Yep.
All right, Tour. Where are we?
We're at Consignment.
Consignment. And it's always fun to see how long we get to sit on the item before somebody buys it.
We might get to for a while. I don't see anyone else here yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, because, as always with Consignment, their item is scripted to purchase. So as soon as somebody purchases it, it throws you out of the sit.
Yes.
It's a fun game we play when we come to Consignment. How long do we get to sit?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we have here? It's this like spider chair we're sitting in.
Yeah, so this is the Charlotte chair.
Oh, appropriately named.
Yep. So.
And we're kind of wedged into it.
Yeah. And then we also have a medical skeleton over here. They're calling it.
Yeah.
And both of these items are 50 lindens. This one does have a number of couples sits in it. It also appears to be the adult version, so there's options, as I think Pylia says.
Yep. Pylia does say that. She does enjoy options. So. All right. Very good. Are we good to go then?
We are good to go.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We're at D-Lab.
And what does D-Lab have for you today?
We've got 2 music boxes.
Oh.
We've got one with spooky kitties and imp faces, or devil faces. And we've got one with spooky, scary skeletons.
It's hung.
Who are, not having a great time.
Yeah, I'm trying to cam in, but And the spooky kittens aren't hung. They're set up like a carousel, like carousel horses.
Yes, they are.
And then
these are fun.
Then you've got the hanging skeletons.
Let's see. I think I can. Yeah.
Are you playing? I haven't. My sounds are off, but I can turn them on for this.
Yeah.
So let's turn it on.
It ghosts, but conditions are the worst we've ever seen. When we look at all the headlines that they print from coast to coast, we're afraid
somebody started the other one
too.
Yep.
When the kids get home from school on roller skates or wagons.
I'm gonna turn the sounds back off. This is why I have them off.
Yes.
Because, it's a lot. And then it looks like at Uber they have like a Halloween cupboard, which looks fun. It's got food on it, so that makes it fun.
Food does make everything better.
Yeah, so that's at Uber.
Yeah.
So Uber is probably having like a Halloween round, I figure.
Oh, I imagine so.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a great spread there.
Yeah. All right, so music boxes, carousels, what have you. All right, are we? Like, we almost look like we're in the same pose. Are we? Because it's both oh my.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know.
Oh, you moved. It's fine.
I don't know which pose I was in.
It was fine but it's both oh my. I'm not surprised that we had similar. It wasn't exact because our arms were there, but the legs were different. So.
Yeah. True. Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, that was fun. Okay. Yeah. Are we ready for the next?
We are.
All right, Tour. Where are we?
We are at DRD.
DRD. And what do they have for us today?
They've got some cool spooky pumpkins, carved pumpkins.
See that. Yeah. You're gonna pick these up for Unity?
I am picking these up, yes.
Yeah. Those are well done.
Yeah, so it looks like you get 10 pumpkins. Yeah, I count 10. And can arrange them and set them up however you like. These are fun. These are great.
Have you ever carved a pumpkin?
I have. I'm not great at it, but I have carved them. It is a lot of fun, and you end up roasting a lot of pumpkin seeds, which are pretty delicious, and can make a fair number of baked goods with the guts of them too.
Of course you'd bake with it.
Yeah. Baking with pumpkin guts is great. So, yeah.
All right.
Have you been enjoying any, like, pumpkin spice lattes or anything?
No? Just my usual, my caramel macchiatos upside down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right.
I mean, I've tried them in the past, but I'm not a huge pumpkin fan.
Oh, okay.
So I don't go nuts like everybody else. Like, it's pumpkin spice season. Oh my goodness.
I think it's just fun to have it as like a seasonal taste.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm definitely one of those that, while objectively it's not something I would want year round, I do get the nostalgia for the flavor.
Oh. So have you had some pumpkin spice things already?
I have. I have gotten some pumpkin spice from Starbucks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll need to do that in your honor.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll do that the next time I'm at Starbucks.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Are we good to go?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, Tor, where are we?
We are at Hive.
Hive, and they have mystical crowns.
Yes, they do.
Now, you were saying it was perfect for me before I got here, and I was thinking it was going to be something for me to hold and consume.
Yes,
but it's a crown.
But it's a crown. Yeah, I'm mindful of your current hand situation.
Or lack thereof.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah. Oops, my camera. I am having camera issues today. I think I'm just...
But, I mean, this combines two things that are very much you. So you've got your crown aspect, and you've also got the cool rocks and magic sort of aspect. Yeah.
I do. And I'm realizing as I'm looking at my hands and my sleeves, because when I wave my hands around like this, you don't see anything inside. What I should do is put my hands back on with my nails and force a pose so that the hands are just straight in there. I'm going to do that between takes.
Okay.
Because it's a little weird when you look into the sleeve and it's nothing.
Yeah.
So, so I'm going to do that because I can.
Okay.
And then it'll have me honoring my promise to Veechi that I will never take her ducknails off. All right.
That sounds like a good plan.
Okay. Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right, Tor, where are we?
We're at Justice.
Justice, and I see Reborn.
You do.
Reborn.
On some Gracie wedges.
That's an interesting wedge.
Yeah. I don't think you have a wedge quite like that one.
No, I don't. I'm happy to pick that up and try it out.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Lara, Legacy, Reborn, Freya, and Slink.
Yep.
All right. So 50 Linden, you get all that.
Yes.
Okay. I'm happy to buy it. So.
Yeah. They've also done a good job of getting into the season to camera right.
Yeah.
They've got a little setup there. The Hocus Pocus Apothecary with cakes and pies and pumpkins, spice cider or something.
Again, to add to the list of things we don't have time for.
I know.
We need to, it would be, we always want to decorate Unity because that's like where the public visits us in our muffins community.
Yes.
And I think it's just had Christmas lights on it this whole year.
That may be true.
Because I think we managed to decorate for like Yule / Christmas / winter time because the sim changes. It changes to winter.
Yeah.
But I would really love to decorate it for the fall, but I don't know if that's going to happen this year.
Well, I think we can try for a general fall look. I don't know if we can hit specifically Halloween and Thanksgivings or whatever, and then stuff. But I think we could try and go for a general fall look.
Yeah, and I agree with you because October, November kind of roll together in the same theme, and it's really December that mixes it up.
Yeah.
So, Yeah.
So perhaps, I think we can try for that.
Perhaps we can.
We'll see.
We'll see how things go.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to pick this up, but then I think we're good to go, yeah?
Yes, we are.
All right, Tor. I know we have arrived at Cassie's house.
Yes, we have.
I still want to know where Phil is. But that's fine.
Yeah, he's been missing for quite... Yeah, that was a fun shot.
I think he just made a cameo because he's not been back around since. But we know Phil's the one who's taken all the pictures.
Yeah.
So
it may be a matter of it's sometimes tricky to herd two models together.
But it looks like Cassie has a whole lot more on today. I wonder if she's hot.
Yeah, she's got a whole dress on.
Yeah, she's probably eager to rip that off because it's way more than she usually wears.
Maybe, or she's bundling up because it's getting cooler.
This is her bundled up. You're right. This is her winter look. She is ready to go outside in the snow. Like, she is so bundled.
Oh, God.
Cassie. All right, this is called Eloise. And this winter dress comes in a fat pack that has 24 colors. And for FLF, you've got your 2 special color packs, 1 and 2. And so they've changed the colors because normally it's like purple and black. And then the lighter on top, but they're giving you the special winter color down there of blue.
Yeah, getting the winter blue.
Yeah, so you throw this on and you can go running fully in the blizzard, and you will not be cold. So, yeah.
Yes, so this is fantastic.
It is.
I actually like this item a lot.
Yeah, it's very nice. Very nice.
So.
And wait, who does it fit? Did I even read that? Is it anywhere listed? Oh, it's on the side. Okay, so in tiny print, Maitreya, Legacy, and Reborn. So I too can be fully bundled and go running out there. But I know with my shaping and the ruffles, this is a no. So, but if you're skinny like Cassie, you too can have this very thick and warm winter dress.
And you can find your fill.
I bet it's made of wool.
Probably.
That's probably pretty scratchy. All the more reason for her to rip it right off when she comes inside. Yeah.
All right.
Are we good to go?
We're good to go.
All right, Tour. Where are we?
We're at LuluB.
LuluB, and she has Unica for us.
Yes.
And it's like a little orb or aura thing. And so you can choose colors from a HUD. It's 10 different colors. And then I thought she was just being cute because it says this aura adds happiness. And I'm like, that's fun. And then I put it on and I'm like, wait, there's a My Story version. She's literally saying it adds happiness. She's not being cute. She's being accurate.
Yep.
So, fat pack includes 2
I
HUDs.
love that.
Yeah. I didn't buy the fat pack. I don't know where it is. I don't think it's linked here. I bought the 2 colors.
Okay.
So, because it says fat pack includes 2 HUDs to combine colors between particles. But she only has the 2 like FLF ones here, not the fat
which is
pack,
purple and sky.
Yeah, so I put sky on because I am wearing blue today. And you can see that I am exuding happiness from my belly, which is appropriate.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So, and I love it. It's actually more than my belly. It just looked like it was just coming out from there. But I think it's adorable. So it's a deal, and it's great for 50 Linden. I love it. I love LuluB's like auras and stuff.
I do too. They're just they're very fun. They're very cute. They have that little magical flair to them.
Yep, which I love. Okay, are we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We're at Oh My.
Are you okay?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine. How are you today? I feel great.
That was perfect. That is, you're nailing it. Okay. So this is what is it? Vitor? Is that how you would say this?
Vitor, yes.
And Vitor looks like he needs something.
Coffee, probably.
Wow, I love this so much.
very, very bestial sort of things going on here.
You know, we were just talking about like you would have to find an outfit or something to put this together for. And I think it'd be fun for at least the month of October. If you and I had like this, because the Oh My, of course, does a female version of this, which I do have.
Yes.
And that we would just wear that AO for the month of October. Like I have my crazy twitchy and then like my witch hands, and you know, I've worn them before. It's been a part of my AO without like the glitchy part, you know? But I think it'd be fun to wear the glitchy part around for like October. And
well, I don't know how I'd feel about doing it for the whole month of October, but let me pitch a compromise and promote something that is coming up on the 16th is FLFing.
Yes.
And maybe we wear it for that specifically.
Yes, that I'm in love with that. Yep, that's it. That's it. It's, you know, I'm not a hard sell. So yes, we will rock our creepy Oh My when we go to FLFing, because we are totally going to FLFing.
Yes.
Yeah, I look forward to that. And then we got to figure out costumes and stuff.
Yes, we will definitely do that.
But I don't know, you know, we already did like the Ananas Halloween, right? Where we were changing outfits all the time. I don't think that's what we're going to do again.
No, I don't think we're going to do that this year.
So we'll have to find, and maybe, well, let's put this out to the people, okay? So our viewers, what would you like to see Tor and I go as to FLFing? and keep in mind, I want to wear my creepy Oh My, so.
Fishing for a styling challenge. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm putting it out there to the people. Give us ideas for costumes for FLFing, and we'll try to make that happen.
And speaking of the female version, so,
that's fine. Just roll through the people, just like Pylia. Go.
Yeah.
This one I don't have. It's my bad. I have like Hecate and like another one that are both like witchy glitchy.
Right.
And I don't have this.
Okay.
I like
Let's
it.
see, does it have the glitchiness, or is it a little bit more?
Well, I mean, I have two other sets that have the glitchy.
Yeah.
And look, that seems like a nice wide hands on the waist.
That does look like it's working for a pretty wide waist, yeah. Look at my nails.
I'm gonna need to wear some
nails.
I hope I have some Halloween duck nails. Aubrey Snoodle, hint hint. Aubrey, Halloween duck nails, please.
She might have them. She's on the list this week, so we'll have to see.
That's right. And I didn't spoil myself by opening the Polaroid. I just saw that she was on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one doesn't appear to be glitchy, but trust me, I do have my glitchy ones. Yeah.
So this is a different look, but it's still got some spookiness going on. Yeah. So very good.
Yeah. And, you know, it's because both of these are in like the calavera kind of, what's a skeleton? It's not really calavera, right?
Yeah.
But you and I have also done like Day of the Dead looks, which we haven't done in a while, so we could do that as well.
Yeah, I don't think we've filmed it.
No, we just went to a Halloween party.
And we might have to try and update our calavera looks, because I would enjoy that. That could work very well. Well, but we'll see. If people can't come up with a good idea, we might have to fall back to that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna leave it to the people. Then there's plenty of time. It's only just now going to be October, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay. Are we ready for the next?
We're ready for the next.
All right, Tour. Where are we?
We are at Phedora.
And what does Phedora have for us today?
The Jono shoe, which is a unisex shoe. We've got it for Anatomy, Belleza Gen X, Jake, Reborn, Cupra, Legacy, and Maitreya and Gianni.
Okay.
A lot of bodies, a lot of shoes feet served.
Would you say it's all the bodies?
I wouldn't say it's all the bodies, but it's quite a few.
But it's more than 3, so therefore it's got to be all the bodies. Anyway, just a little fliff humor. But yeah, so when we get to a shoe that's unisex, usually we're both like, sold. Just, you know,
because we
matchy.
do like to match. Yep.
Yeah. All right, I have picked it up. You have picked it up. So that means we're all set and ready to roll, right?
Yes.
All right, tour. Where are we?
We are at Quirky.
Why did you say it like that?
Because I thought it would be fun.
That was fun, actually. Okay, so Quirky has Blush Claws 2.0.
Yes.
So, and I like
these are fun.
Yeah, because they're basically like flesh toned.
Yeah.
And I like how they show it on different skin tones to show that.
Absolutely.
So it's rigged for Anatomy, Gen X, Cooper, Lara, Legacy, male and female, and Reborn. So I don't see any belleza.
Okay.
This would have been nice for you.
Yeah, it would have, but I don't get it.
Yeah. All right, so texture change HUDs. You can change each nail individually and left side, right side. 3 packs for each length. The different blush 1, 2, and spoiled. All packs include nude HUD and 14 skin shades. And then you can mix and match these with the other 2.0 claws.
Gotcha.
Just Quirky, not collab. So.
Okay.
All right.
So you can get the spoiled bee, short and long for 50, and then over here on the right you can get some other options for 150 each.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
So we went on a little adventure. Where did we go on an adventure? Where are we?
We're at Sass. I went inside the Sass store because I thought it was in there, and it was not. It was over here by these weekend sales, I suppose.
And in the spirit of October and Halloween, it's a bloody shoe.
Yes, it's the Lonnie Heels Bloody Edition.
Yeah.
This is somebody who would not be trapped if they were told that they had to, like, saw off their foot to get out of a room or something.
Yeah, they would not.
They made it. But yeah. Not really ours, but it is in that season, so we're gonna see this, and a lot of people are really big into the.
Oh yeah, they are. Not my favorite time. I'm gonna have a hard time with some part of FLFing. I know.
Yes.
Especially probably Lock and Tuft. They're gonna be gory as fuck, I imagine.
Probably.
And there'll be others, not just Lock and Tuft. But and then I also can't help but notice they have an Outshop Cancer vendor here too.
Yeah.
Which is what you were touching on. Throwback to the beginning.
Hey, Outshop Cancer. So I guess that is starting on. I didn't realize it was starting quite so soon.
Yeah.
So it's starting on the 1st, and it's going to run all month.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay. Very good. Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right, tour. Where are we?
We are at Supernatural.
Supernatural, and they have looks like some cute little heels with a flower on it to your behind you. And then we also have some things for Goat 66 and Wanderlust Weekend.
Yes, the heel is the Adeline heel. Adeline. That is the FLF item. It is for Maitreya Legacy, Reborn, Erica, and Cupra. So
very nice.
It is pretty.
I think I'll pick those up. Those are lovely. I'm always. I feel like I'm always looking for a shoe like that, like in the spring.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I could wear that with that mug outfit.
Yeah, probably.
So, yeah, I'll pick those up. Okay.
Very good.
All right, are we good to go?
We are.
All right, tour, where are we?
We are at SKN, which you always call Skin.
Skin, and I can say for a fact that I've never been to their main store, because usually I'm buying them at the FLFty. So, and they have this main store where all their sunglasses are out.
Yes. And this is a fun setup.
It's like a main store platform.
I like it.
Yeah.
So they have these Sharon glasses with the yellow brown fade.
I picked them up. 15
these are fun. Yeah, I picked them up too.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Yep.
So
they have a lot of glasses. I should pluck through here sometime because I see a few that I think I would actually regularly wear.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to know which ones those are.
Yeah.
We can talk about that after we fade.
Yeah.
Okay. So are we good to go?
We're good to go.
Tour. Did you take us home already?
No, just stopped to chat for a little bit. here at Sways.
At Sways. I just pull way back. It's fun. Okay, so what does Sway have for us today?
We've got these fun pavers and this nice double-sided bench.
I know you're picking up these pavers, right?
I'm picking up both of these.
Ooh, double-sided bench.
Double-sided bench.
I get it. Both of these you need to use in stratagem.
Yes, you're correct, and I intend to. Yeah, the paving slabs I really like.
I feel like you're always looking for ways to make a path.
I am. I'm very curious how close to one land impact each one is, because if, like, sometimes with these sort of pavers, you can link like 4 of them together and still stay at one land impact. So we'll have to see. It doesn't specify, but yeah, they are quite nice. I like that you have a bunch of different patterns and a bunch of different colors. Very, very nice pavers.
Yeah. This is all you for sure. So I'm glad you're picking them up, because I feel like stratagem is coming along really, really well. Like,
it is.
I know we still have a list of a few things, but it's not nearly as long of a list as it once was.
Right. Agreed.
So we'll see when we're able to get it open, because at this point it's just kind of a rolling date in the future.
Okay.
Right. We don't have any firm date because we don't need to.
I have to call out the other side of the store out here, because they this is totally unexpected. They have pillows to celebrate your ASCII art emoticons.
What? Look at that.
Look at that. Another callback.
Oh, we are full of callbacks today.
Yeah, and I really like the store mat set too. Yeah, where it's
I like the one with the box. Yeah, and it says.
I was looking at the box. I was also looking at the one with the just potted plant there.
I like the one with the letters. I like all of these. We need these because I was trying to collect welcome mats to put at the houses.
Yes, these are great.
So I am buying these.
Yeah. And
it looks like they're animated. Do you see the vendor?
Oh.
So doormats with decor, each with single and couples animations for up to 2 avatars, 9 different designs. I'm sold.
What a great idea.
Sold on both of these. I'm going to be sprinkling these ASCII art pillows around, so when people come to Stratagem, they're like, hey, yeah, it's the ASCII art pillows.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to buy these. Thanks for pointing this out. This side is definitely all me.
Yep.
So.
I thought you'd love that.
Thank you. Great. I do. All right, I'm going to pick those up. Are we good to go?
Yeah. We're off to our last stop.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm at Veechi. LaLa
I'm here too.
And where are you?
I am in the duck nails section. Because I want to live here until Aubrey puts more duck nails on the wall.
Okay.
So
I like that they have a duck nail section.
I do too. My camera is like all over the place. I am having camera challenges so hard today. So here I am. Let me walk forward and maybe I won't have as many camera challenges. Okay.
All right.
So let me turn myself around. So I am hanging out in the duck nail section because she still only has 2. And I'm waiting for more.
Yes.
And I tried to make my hands work in this sweater, but no matter the pose, my hands still poke through these sleeves. So I couldn't put that back together. But you are
still wearing your duck nails.
Right. So what we're going to start doing when we come to Veechi, we're going to do the duck nail watch. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to see if there's any more duck nails. And if not, then we can go on to what we're here for. So I'm going to cam back on you because you're by the FLF item.
Yes.
So, which is not a duck nail, but go. What does Aubrey have for us that's not a duck nail?
We have 2 types of stiletto nails, both for women. So we've got the hollow tips.
Yep.
We've got a few different shades of the nail itself, and then we've got these like little blue hollow tips. That's fun. And we have magnetic gels in a bunch of different colors. Nice and shimmery and glittery. Nice options for sure. And for Saturday sale for men and women, we've got some stiletto, like Halloween.
She's had these before.
It is a release from before.
Yeah, previous release.
I have both of these. I like them.
I'm hoping she makes the Friday ones, the new ones for men.
Yeah. Those the bloody drips and the oh no, you're talking about these new ones. Okay, yeah.
And then when I was camming around, I also noticed she has
the long claws. Yeah,
and I was like, what? So I got those two because I like a long nail, and these bottom ones I really like.
The eerie ombres.
Yep. Because I've had like a beast nail that was kind of like this.
And I think we might be able to make that part of
our
Halloween look.
Yes. Yep. I see it coming together already. So far, our outfit consists of Oh My Creepy Poses and Veechi's Eerie Ombre.
Yes.
Do you have, is it male and female though?
It is not.
Oh, maybe Aubrey will make that for us before FLFing.
Probably not, but maybe.
Because that would be perfect.
If not, I can find some sort of claws.
I think you have some, but I think it'd be even better if it was a Veechi claw.
It would, but she's already busy making duck nails.
Well,
so I'm not gonna
and did I miss
her.
In the store? Because you were all excited about the men's section, but
there is still a men's section.
I know, but there's not a long claw there.
No, there's not.
This is the men's section over here, right?
Yes, there's not a long claw.
Okay, well maybe she's working on it. She's got a lot of wall space over there.
She does. And
she has
she's got room to knock
nails,
the wall
though.
down. Yep. And I have a few of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
well, I think we've covered Veechi then.
We have.
I can shuffle my way back over to you. Here I come.
Very good. Hello.
Hi. I'm back from Ducknail Land.
Great.
Thank you.
Nice.
All right. So are we? Let me get my camera back on you before I ask. Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right, tour. We have returned to where we started.
Yes.
Can you remind everybody where that is?
We're at the Outshop Cancer, main stop.
And this is the portion of our video that's Tour's first life thoughts.
Yes. So, I'll start with just talking. I wanted to give a shout out to the purple side of Pink and Purple Month. And highlight the what's the NN stand for? The National Network to End Domestic Violence. That's what it stands for. And to we're going to be including a link to them and some of the ways that you can get involved with them. There are a number of, I'm sure, local groups as well that target domestic violence and provide support for survivors. It continues to be a pretty serious epidemic in this country, I would say. And I know it's not just in the U.S., but it's definitely really harsh here because there is so little support for people trying to get out of abusive situations. A lot of the attitude is, well, just call cops on your abuser, not realizing that in many cases that will leave someone destitute, unable to pay for food or housing or anything, and a ton of people are trapped in these situations because there is no actual safety net for them. So even if they can, and this is a big if, get charges against their abuser and such, that just leaves them free falling. So yeah, there's that aspect of it. There's also the finances of abuse don't really get discussed enough, I think, because abusers typically are also high control environments where they keep a tight control of how money gets spent within the household. Obviously, this is even more so for dependents, for children living in an abusive situation, because they don't even have like an income of their own of any sort. So they can't really do anything. And if they do report the abuse, at best they can hope to be punted into a really dysfunctional foster system, where the rate of abuse is unfortunately very, very high. There are just so many aspects to it. One of the things that, I bang on about quite a bit is ensuring that the human rights of food and housing security just are met without condition for everyone. If that sole objective were met, then the ability for people to wield power over others and trap them into abusive situations is hugely diminished, because you would be able to be assured that you'd have a roof over your head, that you'd have food, and you could walk away no matter your situation. So that is very much part of the fight. But there's so many aspects to it, and the National Network to End Domestic Violence talks about a lot of this, and highlights various policy efforts both at the national and state levels to help combat domestic violence. Now, the other thing that I wanted to draw attention to is a local story. Now, we do sometimes hear, of course, about national stories of like police killing black people and such as that. In this case, it is not anything like that. This is a young black woman who is here in Orlando, was found hanged from a tree. Now, it is currently, because it is routine to do this, just being dismissed as a suicide. The family does not believe that it is a suicide. It is suspected to be an investigation, and they are demanding, or it is suspected to be a lynching, and her friends and family are demanding an investigation into it, which, I mean, there's a lot of reason to believe that an investigation is warranted, because we do continue to, especially here in the South, have these kind of quiet lynchings happen. Usually they don't make any sort of national news. This one is almost certainly not going to make national news. But like, even in cases where someone commits suicide by hanging, it is usually not done. It's usually not done outside on a tree. It's usually done inside under like a door frame. And there's also a disparity in the statistics of suicide by hanging among black people and white people, and it's like, we don't usually look into this that closely to actually confirm that it was indeed a suicide. So that's going on down here. Even if, and again, big if, even if it is a case where it was indeed a suicide and not a lynching, it warrants understanding why things are so bad that, a young woman felt the need to take her own life in such a way. Which also is very often just not part of the conversation. Like, there is way too much suicide and not enough mental support or, again, financial support for people who are in desperate situations. I am going to be joining joining on Tuesday the family here in demanding a thorough investigation into what happened. So that's going to be on Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah. So just wanted to draw attention to those two things. And yeah, I'll pass it back to you.
And it's
I know, sobering.
it is sobering, and it's always hard to follow your first life thoughts, but they're very important to discuss and share. So it's a lot to think about. But I also want to make sure that we are expressing our gratitude for everyone who watches our videos, who likes, comments, subscribes, shares with friends. Especially, like I said, the commenting. I love that. We respond to every comment. Whenever we toss things out, questions for the group, we do go looking in the comments for responses. So thank you for taking the time to do that. We appreciate all of you.
Absolutely. And we're sorry we didn't get to last week, but we're, still committed to continuing with FLF. So we'll see you in the next video next week.